Hello. I think this is Sir David the Bard coming to you out of Kangaroo City, down under, big Australia. You damn people that say I'm losing it, do you think that makes me feel good? When I said 7-Eleven rather than 9-11, that's exactly what I meant. Have you ever been in a 7-Eleven? It's a disaster. Anyway, I'm going to do a video here today for a sweet person. Now, I don't know if she's sweet or not. I'm not married to the girls, but she appears to be sweet. She wanted me to do a video on afraid of being successful. Now, I don't have that fear at all. Hell, I don't even know how I can do a video on the damn thing. It's so far from where I am. Anyway, here's what I think she was trying to say, and I don't know if I can help with this one or not. You know, when I was at BYU, I started BYU dance classes in my freshman year, and I saw the barroom dance team, and then I started to fantasize and think, hey, I'm one of them. So I joined. In those days, it was like open enrollment. If you had 2 legs or a wheelchair, you could be on the ballroom dance team. Anyway, they had these classrooms down in the Richards building, the PE building, and they had mirrors from wall to wall. I mean, you could see God with these mirrors. So I'd stand in front of the mirror, and when I looked, I go, holy shit, you're just a skinny little thing. And you don't look that cool. Okay, I'm going to practice looking cool like Fonzie. So I practiced in the mirror, and by damn, within days, I was cool. Now, this is self-evaluation, folks. Here's my point. I couldn't dance worth shit. I never became good. I taught dance at BYU, and, you know, I'm probably better than most, but up there with the big boys, no way. No way. And I taught Latin American dance, which I was pretty good at, and some American dance, swing and foxtrot and whatever. Anyway, I was doing pretty good before that freshman girl came into my class with the long ponytails and the cute little smile, and she worshipped me. I was vulnerable, folks. I was vulnerable. I never had such a beautiful young girl think I was God. I used to tell them a lot I was God, but none of them believed it. Well, anyway, Betty was her name. Her and I did some exhibition dancing up in Salt Lake City, and we went out a couple of times. I was married and probably had 2 kids, and things, you know, went from dancing to romancing, and the Bard never put his penis in her. Everything else went in her. No, not everything. Not everything. It wasn't that bad unless you were my wife. Homie girl didn't buy that. So we got divorced. My fault. Never did it before. Never did it again. So anyway, back to what I was saying. For this poor girl, not poor girl, this beautiful little girl that wants to be successful, but every time she starts to get close to it, she sabotages herself. Now, I'm going to tell you what I do and what I did, and as a counselor, as a recommendation, this is what I would do. First of all, if you're afraid to look at yourself in a mirror, you should be afraid to go look for a job. I'm telling you right now, if you can't look at yourself, here's a mirror, right? Oh, shit, I can't look in there. If you can't look in there and go, ah, what you see is what you see, you got a problem. Got to change that up here. Go, hey, that's the body that I have. No one can see my brain, but the way I speak, the way I carry myself, they can all see. So here's the secret. Get your damn selves in front of a mirror and get comfortable. I danced in front of mirrors at BYU, oh, I don't know, thousands of hours. I never became that good, but hell, I was a lot better than most. I was on the ballroom dance team. I carried their towels to the girls' locker room. Get in front of a damn mirror. Get comfortable with what you look like. If you have big ears, big nose, no hair, no boobs, it doesn't matter. You get comfortable with the image you have in your head of what you look like. Now, move. Move. Cool. Move. Walk. Practice carrying yourself. You want to be a queen or a princess? Hell, walk like a queen or a princess. You want to be on the homeless list? Or the prayer list in the temple? You know, hobble. I don't care. I'm just telling you how I would recommend that you do it. And that I have done these things. I've done these things. So my walk is James Bond. My look is James Bond. My gun is gone. But Bond doesn't need a gun. He doesn't need a gun. He's tough enough anyway. So, once you're comfortable in front of that damn mirror, you spend some hours there. I don't mean 10 minutes. I don't mean a half an hour. I mean day after day. And you put clothes on, different clothes. I never put clothes on, so I stay lapping all the time. Put on your clothes and put on what you think looks good. And then you take a look at it and go, you know what? That don't look good. My dress is tucked down in my panties. I had a wife, Janet, came out of a restroom down south, and her dress was tucked in her panties, and I'm trying to go like this, but pretty soon I just started going like this. Anyway, try different clothes, try different hairstyles, look at the front, look at the back, get to know what you got as a body. You ain't going to change it much unless you do a lot of plastic surgery, and then it may not even look as good then. Come to satisfaction with your body, who you are. Then smile. God damn. You want to make money. You want to get along with people. The most beautiful thing a girl can do to make herself so sexy and so attractive is to smile. I don't give a shit what else you put on, earrings and lipstick on a pig. I don't care. When a girl smiles, I just melt, and most guys do. And your eyes. Learn, as a girl, to talk with your eyes. Now, you gay guys that are watching, you owe me $10. Send it in. But anyway, the girls, it's free. Your eyes. Your teeth, if you can afford to fix your teeth or whiten your teeth, etc. Don't smoke. I hate girls with smoky breath. I don't like girls that basically drink. Their panties fall off and then they look funny. A little hairy thing on them, and it scares me to death. Don't drink. Don't smoke. I'm not a Mormon. But I'm cool. I'm James Bond. Independently wealthy. One of my hateful people hates it when I say I'm independently wealthy, because he's a Mormon and that's his main way to attack me. Get attacked by money. Anyway, now, you've done the mirror. You're looking good. Talk. When we think inside our head, it's a different section of the brain. When we speak and it comes through our ears, it goes to another section of the brain. You got a video camera? Use the damn thing. You got a husband, a father, a friend, a brother, sister, a daughter, a son, have them sit there. Find a little something to read. Even the Book of Mormon. Find something really boring. And try to make it exciting. Try to read about Laban's head rolling around in Jerusalem. Get something. Start reading it. And learn to go from the page. I don't have eye contact. I do now with you, because my camera is high. Okay, but I watch the monitor, and that's why I always look like I don't know where the hell you are. Learn to look in people's eyes. Learn. They read you. They read you. They read you. And when you look down and you don't have any eye contact, you're a loser. You're a damn loser. Read something and look into that mirror as you're reading and have eye contact and go back and forth, like a professional, actor, actress, whatever. Look at the people's eyes. Look at the camera. I'm lazy. I can do the hell I want. I can look down here at myself, and that's where I usually look, right there, so I can see everything around me that's going on. But I really should be looking here. I've tried to move the camera and paste it on, and anyway, this is the best place for my camera. Learn to read, and read with passion. And he went into Laban's room, and Laban was laying there, naked. And Nephi thought, which head should I cut off? Nephi fell to the ground and prayed to the Lord. Be theatrical. Be cool. Be cool. If they don't like you, they're not going to like you. Uncool. So you're not going to get a job anyway. Now, after you read, after you talk, after you see your clothing and you see yourself, and you learn to move and use your hands. Girls use their hands much more for expression than boys do. Boys don't use their hands very much at all. They just go like, that's the end of the communication with boys. So anyway, now, you've got a few things to do there, many, many hours and days of work before you go to an interview. Now, here's what I do. And this is a counselor talking to you, a master's degree. My little girl, Abby, went for her first job interview. And I said, well, honey, I think we should role play this a little bit. No, hell, I'm a teenager. I know everything. Screw you. You're an old man. Get away from me. That's what the little kids say when I chase them on the playground. No, shit. I said, Abigail, sit your ass down and listen to me. And I interviewed her. And I said, yes, and where do you live? Okay, and how do you plan to get to work? And are you willing to work Sunday in the hours that we've given you? And what are your grades in school? I went right through like an employer 2 or 3 times. The girl went, she got the job. And she came up to me and she said, I hate to admit it, but they asked me the exact questions you asked me and I was ready. I was ready. Role-playing, I can't overemphasize role-playing. I can't. I invite so many people to come onto my program and to share a chair. Another chair. This one's got an ass full. This chair ain't going to be shared by anybody but the Holy Ghost. Anyway, when you role play, you hear the question and you hear you speak. And if you go, well, I used to be in Alabama, but damn, the fishing was bad there. What was the question? Train yourself not to be an idiot. Now, you're not going to get every job that you interview for. They're looking for certain things, and many times you don't have it, and I don't have it. It goes to the next person. Doesn't mean we're bad people or a bad employer. It just means that we're not carrying the exact toolbox that they want for employment. Role play with your husband, your baby, your child, or hell, the mirror. Hi, mirror. How you doing today? Hey, I'm doing okay. You're looking pretty good yourself. Hey, thank you. Looking pretty good yourself. Hey, want to get together after the interview? I mean, get your sense of humor up. Get your verbiage up. Get it to be able to come out like on the ends of your fingers. That's probably one of the successes of my life. I don't care who you throw at me. I don't care who you throw at me. Even the kangaroo shit man. I can sit down and no matter what question he asks, it's on the tip of my tongue. You know, you're an asshole. You shouldn't have escaped from New Jersey. You should have stayed there. A lot of us believe that. Anyway, practice in front of that mirror. Use your husband. Use a book. Role play. Learn to smile. God, if you're a girl, you're 50% more able to get that job if you smile. If you're all hung up on your boobs are too little, my lips are funny, my ear sticks out, damn, you ain't going to get a job in a million years. When the employer says, I notice that you have no ear on the right side of your head. You have a mirror? Can I take a look? Are you sure? Hey, a sense of humor. A sense of humor. Don't let anything beat you down. You are a human being. You have a right to happiness. You have a right to freedom, to joy, to peace, which means none of you should be Mormons. Anyway, I don't know if this will help or not, but you can't do this for 10 or 20 minutes and then think you got it. I practiced dance at BYU until my feet bled. And I'm still not that good. 287-pound guys that glide across the floor. And hell, the other day, I think I forgot to tell you this, I was putting my underwear on and fell down. I go, shit, that underwear, I threw it out. Well, I had to blame somebody. So, Another handrail went up in the room, and Allison goes, Dad, this looks like a damn hospital. I said, shut up! Get out of here! Shut up! So then I was down playing with my grandchild. I flew to that new airport down there in St. George from Australia. It's about a 2-hour flight. Bella, I was trying to play with Bella in the pool, and I'm walking down the pool steps getting into the water, and hell, I fall over like a weeble, bam, onto the concrete, and Bella's going, Grandpa, do that again, that's funny shit. Well, I held her under, but I let her up at the last minute. I did let her up at the last damn minute. God, I love that kid, she is so sweet. Anyway, this is not going to come easy. This is a lifetime experience. Most people will not get in front of this camera. They're scared to death. They're scared to death, and they won't. I've invited hundreds to come and sit in. They won't do it. It may not be they're scared. It may be they don't want to be with me. That's a possibility. Anyway, be comfortable with who you are. I'm fat. I didn't used to be. I am now. I hope to get that belt surgery stuff and get my weight back down. Lost my hair. But you know what? I have more wisdom. I have more strength mentally. I'm more self-confident. My self-esteem is right there. Damn, it's 66 years, folks. That didn't happen overnight. Now, let me tell you a side story. Bipolar. I haven't taken my meds yet. I do take them. It's just sometimes I come up and screw them. I sat down last night with my wife, Mercy, and I said, you know, honey, you've never hassled me being an atheist. Ever. I can do the Bard show. I can do whatever I want. You've never said a word to me about how come I'm not a Mormon. You don't make me pray. You don't make me do the Pele Ale. You don't make me do secret handshakes. So I've been thinking. I've grown up. I have some wisdom that I didn't have a few years ago. If you want to go to the Mormon church and you want to take the 2 kids over there, that's okay. My self-esteem and my awareness of who I am and what I believe is now strong enough. You could send the Mormon Jesus to my house and I'd ask him to get his ass off the porch. I ain't interested. I made some rules up. She's welcome to have her home teachers come in and sit in our living room and talk to them. People are able to talk to me. They probably won't. But if they bring the church up, gee, we missed you, or gee, could we bring the missionaries over? I'm going to say, fuck you. Get out of my house. You're not here to proselytize. If you want to befriend my wife, you want to befriend my children, they're coming for the activities and the socialization of the Mormon church, but we're not interested in the goddamn cult. We're not. Now, you guys can live with that? Be that way? Hey, we may have a new relationship here and a new friendship. So right now they're over at church, and I told both my girls, the moment they say anything that offends you, get your ass up and walk the hell out of there. They say anything about your brown skin, or gee, you must be a Lamanite, or any bullshit. We don't like gay people. God, get off your chair and walk the fuck out of there. You're not there to be abused. If you find a few friends, you like the kids, they like you, you make it very clear at the beginning, I will befriend you. But I'm not befriending you so you can make me join your church and pretend it's true and make you feel better. Friendship is friendship. Religion is religion. So anyway, the Bard is growing up. You Mormons are going, oh, he's weakened, he's weakened. All of our comments have weakened the Bard. You believe whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I'm a big boy. I run this house when I want. Most of the time I don't. I don't believe in that priesthood and I'm in charge and I make the last decision. My little wife makes most of the decisions in this house. Now and then I'll say enough is enough. So anyway, my family right now is over at the Mormon church. They probably have him tied to the wall, begging them, are you really the Bard's family? Torturing them. So anyway, be that as it may. This sweet young lady that asked me to do this video sends money every month for those hungry kids in the Philippines, and I send that off to the Philippines. And I want to say to her, eye to eye, knee to knee, breast to breast, hand to back. I love that shit. Anyway, if you need that money to buy yourself some makeup, or buy yourself some a new blouse, or buy yourself your hair to be cut, or whatever. Do that. Do that. There are always going to be hungry people in this world. You can't give what you don't have. The amount of money you give right now, that's what you can afford, that's what you can do. You buy yourself a new pair of shoes, or you buy yourself this or that, so when you walk into that interview, you're dynamite and you pull that job down. Hell, now the amount, if you want to send to me or other people, or not at all, is 100 times. Invest. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Psychologically, emotionally, spiritually. If you believe in a God, hell, it don't hurt to say, God help me. I've said that many times. He's never home. He's always on vacation in Sweden somewhere. If you believe in that shit, go for it. That doesn't hurt you. That doesn't hurt you. Don't wear garments in with no clothes over them. That may get you the job. I don't know. If you're in Utah, hell, you're in. You're in. Last time I went for a job interview, I wore the garments on my head. That interview didn't last long. I was out the door. So anyway, sweet girl, I'm behind you 100%. And so is your husband. Maybe he is. He might be the one that writes me and says, I ought to divorce her ass. No, he's not. I'm behind you 100%. Been there, done that. I'm not telling you theoretical things out of psychological books. I'm telling you where I came from and how I got there. Get your ass in front of that mirror, dress yourself, know yourself, speak, and when you walk into that room with a stranger, they can't say anything that you don't know. They may not like what you say. You can't help that. That's who you are. You're not going to hit every interview. But you don't want to miss interviews because you're stupid. You know, you didn't put your teeth in this morning. Well, I think, you didn't put your bra on. You have one shoe on and 2 socks. Don't be stupid and not get a job. Be smart. Do everything you can. I'll guarantee you, you will get a job. I don't know how long. I don't know when. This is kind of like the preacher. If you send me $1,000 today, the Lord will bless you. My ass. Your $1,000 is going to bless me. So any sweetheart, sweet girl, get in front of a mirror, get that sweet husband of yours to sit down and ask you hard questions and to be an asshole. And you just fold your little hands and you smile and you say, well, Mr. Asshole, I did graduate and I do have a GPA of 3.78. Let him play the devil's advocate. Smile, smile, smile. You'll do well. I've seen you. I've been here for a couple of years now. I've seen where you've come. You graduated from school. It's your time. Go get them. Thanks.